Welcome. YouTube had like a little technical difficulties. Took me a little bit to get on, but happy to be here. Welcome to another edition of Viewer's Choice Tarot Tuesday. Ooh, no. Where we do viewer's choice questions with, of course, some collective reads on the side. Hmm. I've been having this habit of chewing gum lately. I keep forgetting to take it out. Okay, let's clear some energy. Clear some energy. If this thing would get like really burning. Let's get that first. Let's get clear some energy out. I like this color just a little better. It still looks a little pink. I don't know. Let's see. It's supposed to be purple. Alright, that should be enough. Take that for yourself. You're watching this on replay. Shout out to you. Drop a evil eye in the comments. Yo, it is Lunar New Year and eclipse season has officially begun. It's about to get turned up energetically up in here. It's about to be wild. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Devon? Wait, can I get a money read? Absolutely. Gotcha. Just like cleansing my space. Have you been having issues with the app because it took me a little bit to get on? Kept giving me a server error. I don't know what's going on with these apps. Mm-mm. Let's get that money low down. Let's see what's happening with money. Ooh. Queen of Wands. Don't smoke all your money away or don't what is that? Not throw in a sense. Well, kind of. Five of Pentacles to the Five of Wands. There's a warning not to be like frivolous with funds or to spend out of impulse or flexing. Just flex spending. What is this? Alright, let's happen. I think a number of people are having issues with the app as well. I don't know. YouTube has been acting a little funny, just a little bit. Let's the developers. What's money looking like for the foreseeable future? What is money looking like? Make better money decisions. There's a message like trying to do too much with your money, and of course, as I say that Eight of Swords, trying to do too much with it, or think this is like a think like shortcuts. All right, that's the word I was looking for. Like shortcuts to money. There's no pentacles here. What is going on? Okay, well, Page of Pentacles on the bottom, but this feels like using funds for like socializing events, for again that flex spending, where it's like spending money. I don't want to say for fun because that's not the whole picture, but like not the most responsible. All right, so Eight of Swords starting off here. We have two knights, Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. Not the best nights to indicate wise spending. Because why are the knights here, not Pentacle? That would at least some kind of like, organizing and gaining financial or like learning more financial responsibility. Three of Wands to the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Cups to the Four of Cups. This is not wise or conducive to wise spending. You may be blocking your own progress with how you have been, like your money habits. All right, you gotta tighten the belt in some areas here. It's like you may do a lot of what is it, like looking up vacations or flights or just like shopping, online shopping. Gotta curb spending in ways because it's like there's no accumulation. All right, so for the foreseeable future, you don't have like a surplus of financial income. So you have to then learn more ways to save. All right, you got to start a plan here. As indicated, oh, Five of Pentacles again. Yeah, you got to watch your spending. Because right now your habits are not conducive with gaining a momentum with an influx of income. Like it's basically it feels like what you spend has a tendency to like just like stick around. Like no, you like to spend. Basically, you like to spend. You like to have fun. You like to do what you want with your money, and it shows. But that's where you gotta learn responsibility. Any advice, Oracle deck wise? Yeah, it's quiet. Why is it so quiet? I'm probably not the only one that had issues with that. It's okay. On the purpose, yeah, it's like this era, you have to now learn to spend money with purpose and intentionality because how you were doing it before, this is giving like peer pressure influences. If you feel like you're the friend that has to be generous or spend or treat people, which is nice. It's nice to, be generous, but at your own detriment, no. Absolutely not. So yeah, you have to be more purposeful when you're out and about spending money. Health showing up here, so financial health needs an uptick, obviously. But here's the thing with this Eight of Cups and Four of Cups showing up at the end of this, it's like this is like a bad habit of not being able to say no when it comes to being generous with your money. In order to get ahead financially, you're going to have to learn to say no. What's up, Arif? Good night, good night. It is Carnival Tuesday. It's also Lunar New Year and the beginning of eclipse season. So it's a lot going on. And like over there, I'm sure it's even wilder energetically. Imagination. Like, yeah, this is this is that energy of like just being kind of reckless when it comes to spending. Like you when you feel like you want something that is like, oh, I've been dreaming about that, or I want that, that looks so fun. Like, yeah, it doesn't hurt to spend some money. Yeah, girls. My cousin is down there. She's playing with spirit, and like yeah, hopefully either I don't know. I wanna put it out there to manifest for either next year or the year after to come for carnival because I want to play at least one more time before I hang it up. All right, any angelic advice for Devon? Strength and guidance. Yeah. And honesty and communication. Yeah, you definitely need to be more honest with people as far as like your financial position, like that flex spending thing, as far as trying to look good when you don't got it. To your own detriment, it's not going to sustain you. So you got to be more purposeful, more intentional with your spending, and learn to say no. Learn to say no. You gotta say no to your friends once in a while. Like, if they don't got it, neither do you. At least for a while, anyway, until you can recoup. Get the savings up and everything. Let's do a. Let me see. Let's do a collective message. Seven of Wands, yo. I swear this always shows up after I give a read that somebody wouldn't want to hear, or like, yeah. Well, guess what? I'm not one of those readers that give like super fluff. I'm trying to be no fluff at all because that's not very gangster, right? This spiritual gangster reading. Okay. Let's get a collective message. Let's see what's up in the air. What is this energy for the Lunar New Year eclipse season? I'm not even going to ask about carnival because, like, if I'm not there right now, it's just slight hateration. Just a little bit. All right, let's see. Collective. Oh, yeah, it's a lot going on. See, it went upright and then it was like reverse, reverse. Damn. Yeah, some people don't know how to make heads or tails of this energy because it's like it's weird. It's pulling people energetically in different directions because there are those that are ready to make this transition and to make serious changes, and then there are those that are not ready. So like it really depends like which side you're on, which way you're gonna go. That's the way that this eclipse season, this Lunar New Year is gonna take you. That's gonna determine on the other side where you're gonna be mentally, spiritually, emotionally with the moon here. It's like, yeah, eclipse season is coming to shake shit up. Is it weird that I like the chaos, the beautiful chaos of eclipse season? Yeah, some changes. Changes. Oh, damn, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, five of pentacles to the three of pentacles. Like people, I'm telling you, like money energy, you have to like be very intentional and tap in. I just gave an individual reading kind of like echoing that, but that is on a collective basis as well. We go from the two to the five to the three of pentacles. It's like, money is going to be up and down depending on how you are being responsible, depending on how you are, treating the energy of money. If you treat it like it's expendable during this season, it's more than likely going to expend itself. Seven of Wands again to the Ten of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. So 2 2. not, okay, I just got a personal, this feels kind of personal. No loans, no personal loans, or if anybody asks for money at this time, it's a no. And be very decisive and quick about it as well. Eight of Wands to Judgment. You can't be like generous, not only with your spiritual energy right now or with your resources, because this is like the time to really take care of house. Focus within, take care of house. Like, in the upcoming seasons, once eclipse season is done, you can start, being, I wouldn't say frivolous, like, don't be frivolous, but being a little bit more generous, being a little bit more open. All right, go out and have a little bit more fun. But right now, it's like, it's buckle down season. It is buckle down season for a lot of the collective right now. Yeah. Hangman energy. Time to lock in. You see that bullseye on the head? Lock the fuck in. Lock in. Wheel of Fortune showing up. Lock in. This wheel is going to be turning fast. Like I'm telling you, the year of the horse, it's going to go quickly. It is going to go very, very quickly. But like we're gonna be looking back at the end of 26 like, oh shit, where, like, people have said that before, like feeling like the year just passed them by, but this year especially, don't let it pass you by. Lock in with your purpose, lock in with, making better moves, better decisions. Collectives coming from a Queen of Wands energy, where it's like, all right, you know, play play hard. That's cool, and you will get to play hard again. But for right now, it's time to ground. It's time to really get down to what is important and focus on that. Checklist done. No more neglecting the to-do list. No more procrastination. No more. And please trust and believe I'm with y'all in this because coming from that, well, I dug in like kind of like late last year, but I just realized Four of Pentacles, that wishbone energy. Yep, it's time to choose. Which side are you going to be on history? Like when it comes to history, what side of it are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the side where, you do something that your line could be proud of, or you're just going to let it pass you by? Because it's time to decide. The time to decide is now. So, no more. Time to decide. Hierophant energy. That is where the leadership roles are going to be changing over the next few years. We're going to see a lot of changes in leaderships, and local leaders are going to be taking a more prominent role, and more of the chosen are going to be stepping up. All right, because this awakening that's happening behind the scenes, because of course they're not going to tell you it's happening. They don't want to tell you about the awakening that's happening right now. If you talk to pretty much any astrologer, if you look on, the good ones anyway, the good astrologer pages, they'll tell you energetically and planetarily, it is, yeah, Knight of Swords. It is like go time. Things are going to go fast. This year is going to, yeah, chariot energy. This year is about to fly by. So that's why it's time to dig in with your purpose. Time to really lock in with what you're supposed to do, eliminate distractions, and really just, envision where you want to be at the end of this calendar year. Thank you for whoever's double covering. Thank you for the hearts. It's like I barely see those. Like I keep forgetting that YouTube has them. So yeah, let's do that more. More hearts. More hearts and likes. Six of Wands. Yes, somebody like, all right, the collective Six of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this collective, y'all got some goals and dreams to accomplish, okay? This is not just a standard to-do list type people I'm talking to. All right, this is not standard type shit. I'm talking to collective six and the seven of wands. I'm talking to collective that is here for a bigger purpose. Some of y'all not sure what that is, and that is okay because you'll find out. You'll be aligned with it. Seven of Pentacles is like be patient if you are still figuring it out, if you're still trying to tap in. Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here, so 7 7. Yeah, it's about figuring out. Now that we are dropping behind karmic loops, karmic patterns, it's time to align with the higher self. And it is time to tap into purposes, destinies, the sun. Yes. What makes you feel whole? What makes you feel happy? What brings you joy? All right. Because the chosen, please trust and believe, our purposes are tied with our joys. We're not just like drones. We're not cheap. We're not like here to just do any run of the mill thing. No, no. So tap in with that purpose. Even as weird as it may be, Six of Cups, what brings you joy? And it usually connects back to childhood. All right. The first thing that you wanted, when you were a kid, like something along those lines. All right. Something that you were either really good at when you were a kid. But basically, if it's not that, even if your aspirations and goals have changed since childhood, which would be normal, it's the case that, it brings out that inner child and it speaks to your inner child. It brings your inner child joy. All right. So another 7 with the chariot. Yeah. A lot happening. Hi, Brianna. Just wrapping up this general collective reading. Yeah, what I said with that, like what brings you joy, like your passions. Ace of Wands, that's that raw creativity, that raw passion, that raw, like what sparks it. What sparks it. Yeah, you're next. Actually, it's been kind of quiet today. So don't forget to a thumbs up, please, and thank you. And let's get this cracking. Yeah, because I have to start being like more aware on the channel when I'm doing readings because I just be rolling right into it. But no, it's an energy exchange, so everybody that gets a read or request one should be like tap that screen. Wait, can I do that? No, it won't let me do that on my own life. It should. It should. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some decent growth on the channel for 26. The content will be on the uptick for the new year. The real new year, that is, which is spring. Wonderful. And I am doing amazing. I'm so excited for eclipse season. By the way, happy eclipse season. Happy Lunar New Year. It is a time for shakeups. It is a time for towers. The universe is coming in and it's like house cleaning. This is the spring cleaning before spring even begins. And I love this for us. All right, let's hop in for Brianna, please, and thank you. What's the general message for Brianna? What's the general? What's up? What's happening? Got two nines here. This is very opposite ends of spectrum. Nine of Pentacles and a nine of Swords. So it's like in one hand, like comfortable. The other hand, it's like anxiety. What's that Dochi song? Anxiety taking on me. Somebody's watching me. So it's like moments, these random moments of anxiety. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Okay. General for Brianna, what's happening? Okay, okay. This feels like either seeking a promotion or another opportunity when it comes to work, or thinking about changing careers or advancing in a career. Just like ways you can increase the money. Three of Pentacles starting out here with the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, trying to establish maybe multiple streams of income or researching multiple streams of income. Full energy to the Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, possibly like some kind of online trading. Yeah, do people still do eBay? I don't know where that came from. I haven't been on eBay in a while. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this feels like some kind of learning modality. Have you been watching like stock market stuff or like curious about stock market videos? This feels like, especially with this suit, it feels kind of like very Wall Street. Like, let me check out this stocks. Let me see what the market's doing. What can I invest in? Ooh, cats. Some kind of sitting or is it sitting service, or you may consider babysitting, or what is it, pet sitting. This feels like a good pet sitter vibe, but like just or walking, dog walking. You know, there's multiple areas, but Seven of Cups to the Knight of I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles is the page. But yeah, something that you're not quite consider like for another or an additional source of income, something that that you like, that you may have like maybe just kind of thought about on the off chance, like, oh, that, doing that for extra money might be fun, but not sure how to start. Well, it's a good thing that the internet is a wealth of information. So, whatever you've been thinking about doing that's new, as far as to increase your income, it looks worthwhile. You should try it. It's like it has the potential. It has potential here, but it's only going to go as well as the time that you invest in it. Because if it's something that you don't have a lot of time to do right now, or don't have the time to put into research, like really figure things out, then you might want to plan better for that. But yeah, looks like it will be increasing in ways, be able to do more things. Got oracle message. What's happening in Brianna's world right now? What's the general vibes? Oh, I just showed with some of night ones too. Health. All right, so health says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Make sure, health and happiness showing up here. Make sure that you are honoring your vessel, okay? During this eclipse season, especially because a lot of people are with the Lunar New Year doing Lent. If that's not your thing, understandable. Just like try to, and especially with this Three of Pentacles, try to plan some sort of detox. That's it. Kind of like detox your body because it feels like you may be feeling like periods of like, well, I don't know, today especially I felt exhausted. I got over 7 hours, but I still woke up feeling like I slept maybe two. So definitely up your rest, but oh, I got water. Drink more water infused. You may want to try to make moon water with this eclipse season. Try with the next full moon if that's something that you're like into. Try making moon water. But yeah, this it feels like you're going through a shift when it comes to your body is changing in ways, so you have to keep up with it. Right, it's not the same anymore. It's like what you used to do to maintain yourself needs an upgrade as well. So yeah, gotta keep up. When I tell you that I didn't know that like every decade there was like your body did different shit and you had to like change stuff. Like so annoying. That is so annoying. What's up, whoa guys? Can I trust a Natalie the Sag woman I'm currently dating? She have real intentions. Well, I will definitely check that for. All right, so hang in a second, grab some H2O or snack, and I will be with you momentarily. And yeah, keep whatever button that is that you have to press for the heart. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Let's keep doing that. And as I say that, another water energy. This is the High Priestess of water now. So we had the Queen of Cups in tarot, and now the High Priestess of water. So you're if you're feeling like emotional irregulation right now, if you're feeling emotionally irregulated, it's tied to the changes and the upgrades you need to make in your health routine, in your lifestyle routine. Right? Because everything is tied together. Once your body is more regulated, once you are, doing the things for your body that it needs to sustain your emotional follows, because that's basically tied together, mental and emotional. So get to it, especially this message, especially for this eclipse season. You don't want to go into the rest of this year like not feeling well. Like wellness is definitely a priority. Okay, health is wealth, and it's like kind of currency now. All right, if you notice, there's a lot of expenses in the US when it comes to healthcare. So prevention is the best medicine. So take care of yourself, girl. Was just listening to what I don't know, but thanks for the confirmation. I have no idea. All right, so whoa, guys, you still here? It's like making sure before I start reading. Actually, let's do some. No, I said stick with this, and then we'll use the other deck. Was anybody else having issues with YouTube earlier? Was like your servers acting up? You're so welcome. welcome. But what were you listening to that what did what did I say that you were welcome humble pie. Peace, peace. Happy Tuesday. I have a craving for tacos. Like there was this place in the city. Oh my gosh, they had some bomb veggie tacos, and then they closed down, and I was so sad. It's like all the really great food places that don't charge an arm and a leg are disappearing. Okay, all right. So it wasn't just me. Yeah. So it took me a second to get on. I was late. I was like, oh no, oh no. Okay. Well, guys, I don't see you responding. Woke eyes, paging woke eyes going once, woke eyes going twice. And Humble Pie, if you wanted a read, please let me know. And welcome to Bias. Got you. Yo, I don't like this energy is I like it. I don't know about y'all, but like I got super motivated. Today was one of those days where it was like checklist. All right, well, guys, it's here. All right, let's tap in and see. Let's get DTM. All right, so that means that YouTube is back online. All right, welcome. Listen, y'all, if you are requesting a reading, I want to see them likes go up because how are you going to disrespect? Coming up in here for a read and not even tap the like. I don't be on people enough because I just be, doing the reads. But yeah, yeah. So, all right. So we are doing Wolf Eyes right now. Let's hop in and see what's up with Natalie's energy. What's the intent? What's the 411? Mhm. Natalie's intentions. Um, it feels like there's already been a disconnect here. If you guys haven't really had that much communication or there's been a lapse in communication, it's yeah, Queen of Wands to the Empress and the King of Wands is here as well. This yeah. Ten of Swords reverse, Five of Cups to the Judgment. Um this is not a long term intent here. Matter of fact, it feels like she has already decided that she wants to kind of do her own thing. I don't like this energy though, but it feels like that this is really for your benefit as well. Like I don't want you to take this as it's a you thing. It's not. The Page of Wands. This is you're dealing with more of a free spirit here. You're dealing with somebody that is not in a very committal energy. Devil to the King of Swords. This is not committal. This is non-committal energy. And I don't like that devil to the King of Wands. Like that indicates that like Um, Someone that knows exactly what they're doing and in it for the thrill of it. In it for the thrill of it. Not really for like long term intent. This feels kind of like a game, like the game of life. I don't know why I just got that game board. You could be a winner at the game of life. Yeah, this is not somebody that likes to be tied down with trapped and success. This is somebody that likes to be out there. And I think you know this as well, but you just like hope that maybe like your connection was enough to reel her in. Just entered the year of the horse. This energy is on it. They're like, giddy up. But trust me, this is somebody that, because a lot of people have to make a decision between old cycles and new. It feels like this person chose an old cycle. Karmic loop for them. Either that or they felt like they were stuck in a loop and they're trying to break a pattern or break a type that they had. But I would not, let me see, I'm going to ask for advice. Like, what is your advice here? Let's see, advice for Lopez, please. Ooh. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Yeah, because it feels like the word, like there may have even been an exchange of words or something that was said, especially with this devil and King of Wands energy. Like something was said or something that may have hurt like your feelings, rejection here, or made you feel rejected, made you feel like you were dismissed. Like I would take that as a sign that, oh, yeah, take that as a sign releasing, let go, let go, move on, walk away, because it's not you, it's them. Like this person is wild child. This is a wild child energy, and they are. Oh, maybe it is your energy. But if that resonates, because this is, yeah, it's definitely both Sages. This is Sag energy. The pair, King and Queen of Wands. It is a pair. So maybe both of y'all are choosing the same cycle because whew, whatever this is, it's not a match. And it's like you already know this. It's not, it's like a butting of heads. I wanted to say, like when you see two bulls, two Tauruses come up, and it's that clash of energies. Fire and fire rarely, rarely mixes well. It is you need like a cooling aspect to a fire connection. So if one of your charts is not conducive to, you know, calm instead of this, somebody's hot in the pants. Like minimal judgment, but you know, if you're looking for a long term, that's not really conducive with that. Like, so, thank you, humble pie. All right, so yeah, your advice is to move on. It is incompatibility. Even then, like the Ten of Swords being the first thing out, like y'all can't even really have conversation. Like the communication is weird. It's like it's too off. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Horse. Things are gonna be moving. I am very happy for this rest of the year. So that is your message. And Humble Pie, you are next. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. All right, and let me see. Tobias, you are after that, and DTM. And that'll probably, well, we'll see if I have enough time to do maybe a collective after that. All right, so person on your mind. Let's see. What are their thoughts? What are their intentions? What's the vibe? What's the energy? Ooh, this feels very dreamy. Like either one or both of y'all been there's been at least a dream in there. Nothing like, crazy. Just, you see the person or they've seen you in a dream. That's what they're saying, like coming. Oh, cycles that appeared at the first cut. So let's see how that develops. What's the energy between humble pie and the person on the mind? This energy from the person. Energy from the person. Ooh, this energy of the person. This energy of the person on humble pie's mind towards belonging. Oh, and we got movement wanted to turn over, but it didn't. But this is the horse. We just first day of the year of the horse. So, all right, fledgling showing up. Because it feels like okay, yeah, it feels like this person has good intent, but they feel shy. This is a timid-ish type of energy. Very like smart though. They're very intelligent. Probably more observant than anything. Like they like to observe complicated. That's that kind of like mysterious, that shy, mysterious kind of energy. We have oath showing up here. 49, belonging. The fledgling. That's that shy, like meek, like kind of energy. Oh yeah, this is a layered person though, because the shy, like once you get past the shy part, is a very layered individual. But I think that like the intent feels like it's there. It's just I don't think that they're ready to make a move per se. Because with Oath showing up here first and foremost, it feels like that they have responsibilities that they have to take care of right now, where it's not allowing for much time or the ability to really step forward like they want to, especially with complicated showing up here. Let's get some more of their energy. Steps is humble as person. Okay. Clarity showing up here. Truth, intentions, honesty. You may want to, if you're curious, because it doesn't feel like that they're ready to step forward or, not very communicative of what's going on here, you might want to ask. Intimacy showing up. You may want to just, if you want to know, ask. That's right. Put that crown on and be like, hey, what's up? Hmm. Okay, so this feels like all right. We have, and don't take this as like this always intimidates, but the negative mind and the distance, curse and distance showing up here. This is more so of being of a negative mind of things. Like don't because because you may have a tendency when someone is not communicating with you like on your level that you consider that like, you consider dismissing them very easily and you take distance to be offensive or somebody is taking this is showing up again. Yeah, you gotta hone that in. Gotta hone that in. And if you want clarity around it, then it's like just ask for it. Is this what you're doing right now? Is spying? Because somebody's spying. Somebody's like conflicted. Yeah, because if they're giving you either kind of like hot and cold energy, I don't think it's like for because of you. It just feels like that they have other things going on as well that they're focused on. So it's not so yeah, with stress showing up here. They have some things that they're dealing with, don't have anything to do with you. But why does it say past life showing up here? Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. What's that about? I'm gonna ask for what's your advice though? What advice for you to take with us? What is Humble Pie's advice? Please and thank you. What is Humble Pie's advice? Gotta love the memories. Appreciate the memories. Reminiscing, a bittersweet dwelling. I did see releasing a couple of times, but I would say because this feels like you're kind of torn as well. You're in two minds about this, and I don't think you're ready to make up your mind about it. But open heart showing up here, so I feel like you're leaning towards staying open, which like I said, if you really want to know what's up, ask. But I wouldn't say if you're met with either kind of resistance or they're still not ready to really communicate, then put your crown back on and be about your way. And that was for Humble Pie. Person on your mind, short answer is yeah, they got some things. It's complicated for them. It is complicated. And it's a them thing, not a you thing. You're welcome. Hope it helps. All right, and for Tobias, let me see what was your question. And then DTM if you're still present. You can just confirm. Tobias wants to know financial stability in the future. Did you ask about that already? They said, did you make the changes? Or are you going to make the changes? This eclipse season is like asking you to decide because yeah, death to Six of Pentacles. If it feels like you the risks that you've taken because King of Wands showing up here, your risk factor. You may have like what is it? I was just gonna say debt. Some debts that have to be really paid off first before you can really see abundance. And And if you're thinking, because if there's like any kind of gambling, I was just gonna say, if you're thinking about making any type of gambles, and I think that this was like a echoing message for the last reading I gave you. If you're thinking about making any gambles, Tower, don't do it. Don't do it. Hierophant to the world is going to alter the course of this year in not the best of ways. You are encouraged with temperance here to make wise and balanced decisions when it comes to your finances. All right, this is not the time to be taking like serious risks right now. It is not the time. Let me see what is the forecast though for the foreseeable future. Please and thank me. Thank you. Okay, thank me. What is financial stability looking like for the foreseeable future? All right. Listen, Ten of Pentacles showing up here. Once you get back into balance, like you leave the risky stuff alone, you're gonna be okay. Nine to the Ten of Pentacles, but and Queen of Pentacles showing up here. But it is going to depend on a lot on you. Because with death being the first thing that came out, it's like, again, when I asked if you're really ready to make the changes necessary, because there's a thing about taking smart risks and impulsive risks. So if it leads on the side of impulsive, because when we have like Queen of Pentacles, this is safe. It feels safe. It feels secure, comfortable. Okay. You want to stay in what feels safe right now. Safer bets. Safer. And it's to say that when you're investing in yourself, or when you're either trying to do a business deal, it's always some kind of risk involved. But is again, you have to ask yourself, is it a smart risk? Smart risk only. What is okay? Financial final words of wisdom, financial advice for Tobias. Thank you. Two very different sides of the coin, success and regret. So again, it's really going to depend on the decision that you make. Gratitude. I asked for advice and gratitude showed up here. So, and I said, thank me. That's so funny. Regret and denial showing up. So yeah. I feel I feel like you're still whatever I say, I feel like you're still leaning towards taking the riskier bet. I mean, denial showing up again. Um, Listen, indecision. I could tell you, what I read here all day, but again, it's up to you. So this is going to be up to you thing. Because I don't doesn't feel like it's hitting right now. This is like the energy of I'm gonna do what I want regardless. And hey, that is all right. That is all right. Make good decisions, people. Because yeah, the decisions that we make in like the next couple of months is basically going to shape the not even not even just for the rest of the year, but like for some decade, because we're starting like a new karmic loop here. We're starting a brand new cycle. So y'all are making the same decisions, same recklessness. That is what will follow in this new cycle. So make good decisions. All right, DTM, let's go. Did you have a particular question? Wait, let me scroll back up. Okay, DTM wants to know what spiritual gifts do I have? Okay, let's see. What spiritual gifts does DTM have? Let's tap in in case something keeps spinning. Spiritual gifts. Ooh, and I just before this showed up, I got the lucid dreaming King of Cups to the Hermit. I'm not sure if you may have had that happen like randomly before, but you weren't aware. Either you weren't aware of it at the time, or it hit you later. Like, wait a minute, I was like dreamwalking or something like that, where it may not be something you can readily control, but it has happened. And please trust and believe if you have like if you've ever had an experience, and this is for the collective, if you've ever had an experience with a gift that happened once, if it happened once, it can happen again. So it's just a matter of, tapping in. And you're welcome, Spice. All right, so tapping in DTM. Let's see. Spiritual gifts. I like this question actually. Like I don't get a lot of people asking for spiritual gifts. Hmm. This is giving the energy of like you need to tap in more because it feels like you've had connection to your gifts at one point, but either maybe you were not ready or it kind of scared you a little bit, so you didn't really like tap in. King of Pentacles to the Four of Wands to the Moon. All right, so this is giving like you have an intensity about like your gaze, or you have like the ability to like if you really tapped in, the ability to see like between auras and souls. Like you get a sense of like someone's aura and presence. And this is where I'm getting that like not as tapped in with the Seven of Wands to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You may need to because there's something around you that's blocking either a habit of yours or something that you do or something that you eat. There's something around that is blocking like you're like tapping in. Knight of Sword, I'm sorry, not Knight, Page of Swords to the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, and the Ten of Cups, yay. If you're looking to, because what I'm getting here is like right now, you have the tendency of surrounding yourself with or there's energies around you that kind of like take away from this or distract you. That's where it was like people, there are energies that distract you from getting deeper or going deeper and tapping into gifts. But be more intentional about connecting with yourself and spending, especially with that hermit showing up before, spending more time alone, because there's no way you're going to, be able to develop, because these gifts need development. You're not going to be able to do that until you can have more quiet time. There's too many people like drawing on your energy right now. Peacock energy, and you strut. It's the energy of like you strutted around too, like vibrancy. It's because you're so vibrant. People can't help it. People can't help it. Try to soak up the greatness. Elephant greatness. All right. So Peacock says you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Yeah, you have a vibrant nature to you, kind of like and I'm getting it's like it's in the eyes. Like whatever it is about your like not only eyes but like presentation, like your overall like put together. People it's different. People are not sure how to place it sometimes, but you may get like people looking and they're like trying to figure it out a little bit, but I can't put my finger on what it is about this person. Yeah, goose inner knowing and sea otter happiness. Yeah, it's like people just like looking. People just like get a kick out of looking the outside looking in. But yeah, you have an inner knowing. Like you have, especially with the moon here, you have like a higher level of intuition that you can tap into. But gonna need to work on it because whatever this influence is around you, or the things that take you away from your hermit time to tap in. Why is the volume so low? I don't know. It's on high, so it's maybe I'm not talking loud enough, so I'll try to project because the mic that I wanted to use sounds like shit. I have to get another mic. So hopefully y'all could hear me now. But all right, that was for DTM, and that is it for me this evening. Felicity, you are late. Well, you're not late. You just came in when, unfortunately, I'm about to out of here. So I will be back on Thursday. Thursday, I'll be tapping into uh, Year of the Horse forecast. That'll be the theme for Thursday. So we'll see what's happening. What is It'll be two parts. What is the lunar eclipse season um taking away, or what tower needs to fall during lunar eclipse season, and a forecast for the year of the horse. So that should be fun. That'll be Thursday's reads. So come back and see, come back and tap in. Shout out to new subs tonight. Thank you so much. And shout out to all of my OGs and to everyone that's been on the channel for a little bit supporting. I really appreciate everyone's time and energy and trust with the messages because that is definitely necessary. And sending more love, a little bit more, and some light. And I'll see y'all on Thursday.